love to cut the grass. My daughter does not. But that's part of her
well,
job
she's going to
now.
want
She's
you to
old
get
enough.
that grass. So some people shouldn't put the coats away just yet.
Yeah, it's the Four Corners where we're getting some rain, and it's just light rain, but it's awful cold because it dropped from about 70 at noon into the 40s, and here's the rain in northeastern New Mexico, but this is our thunder showers. We're getting some lightning in here, but these storms are not severe.
That is one patient police officer.
Oh, he was just business. Here's your citation.
Would you call that a rush to judgment?
Maybe. Referring to Rush Limbaugh, maybe?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, not to the weather.
Oh, a quiet night. We all deserve that. Now, I can't rule out a shower overnight, but look right now at Live Pinpoint Doppler Max, and we've got all the radars up and running, and yeah, you might see a little green on here, but wait a minute, I can explain this away. The radar out of Cannon Air Force Base is actually punching through some dense air, sort of some thick clouds. It's not rain, and this right here is the wind farm, the P&M wind farm out there, and the blades are moving, so the radar thinks it's rain that's falling, but nothing going on in the state right now. Great night for your on-the-town plans. You won't have to worry about chilly temperatures or gusty winds, but get ready for a warm weekend, and there are some changes you'll want to take note of if you have plans for Sunday. More on that coming up in the Pinpoint Forecast.
Larry, how's it going?
It is very hot out here, and it's also very hot officially at the Albuquerque Sunport. And that's because we've tied our record for the state, as I showed you in the data bank just a few minutes ago. Notice he can talk and flip burgers at the same time without causing bodily harm here.
While more women are going in for revealing photos, men are not.
True.
Yes.
Very interesting.
I've had mine for 21 years, and it's a great gift, believe me.
Okay.
Well, Larry.
Ah,
A side of you we didn't know about.
Yes, yes, indeed. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone, and here's a look at highs on this day where you may have been enjoying your love high.
We just got a severe thunderstorm warning, and we may see that on the map momentarily. Right now, we'll take a look at the flash flood warning that is in effect right now for Los Alamos County due to 3 to 5 inches of rain that fell over that county earlier this afternoon. The runoff is still continuing. That also includes a very small portion of northwest Santa Fe County until 6:45. What we're looking at across northern New Mexico are some very strong thunderstorms, and as we head to the south, you're looking at flood advisories and flash flood warnings. The flash flood warnings for Sierra County, flood advisories for Lincoln County, and also Socorro County. But the problems right now in the Truth or Consequences and Hillsborough area, again, very heavy rainfall across State Highway 152 with water flowing over the roadway at this point. While in the metro area, what we're looking at right now are some light to moderate showers just south of Albuquerque into portions of Valencia County. And again, a severe thunderstorm warning just issued moments ago. That's for a cell that is near Jal in southeastern New Mexico for Lee County. It has a history of producing large hail. In fact, some of the Doppler radar hail signatures that I'm seeing on here, hail as large as 3 inches in diameter. This is like bigger than baseballs, folks. We're talking about a huge storm here.
Indeed was warm all over the country.
Yeah, when you look at the lower 48 is the warmest on record. And in fact, we were 4.5 degrees above the average of the last century, the 20th century. The old record for the warmest April was 1981. Now, how does that stack up here in New Mexico? Well, we were not the warmest in April. We were the 6th warmest. There were 5 other years ahead of us, and 1954 ended up being the warmest year ever. In fact, 2002, just 4 years ago, we had the 2nd warmest. Texas and Oklahoma had their warmest ever this year. But when we see that kind of rotation, there's always the possibility we could see some weak tornadoes, and hence the reason for that tornado watch in that area. Another view on the radar. This is a way we can track the motion of the storm, and what's happened now is the storms are actually moving east-southeast right now, and that's why most of the worst of this weather will be into Lee County within the next hour, and the gust of wind coming from those storms rolling through Santa Rosa kick the winds up to about 25 miles an hour. Why is Albuquerque so popular? It's because of the box effect. And what happens here is when conditions are ideal, we get a north surface wind, carries the balloons as they launch to the south, picks up a south wind in the upper layers of the atmosphere. The balloons start traveling north once again. Pilots let the envelopes cool, and then those balloons come back around, and with the right conditions, it can land back at the field, and that's what's known as the Albuquerque box. And we've seen time after time when that box is in effect, those balloons just hover over the field, and it is a spectacular sight.